They opened in 1931 at 12 Liberty Street, and up until 1944, their shop was in 5 different places. At one point, they were down on Federal Street and Pearl, which we know as India, until they had a board meeting and decided that they really needed their own building. The board decided that they would purchase a home that was on the market at 17 India Street for the sum of $7,500. To this day, we're still taking very good care of it. And that is one of the major financial responsibilities that the board continues to have. They put the building first, which is as it should be.
The house was built in 1792, to our best knowledge. Filled out a grant request, and we were awarded a grant from the CPC. And through the gracious work of the CPC and the Preservation Trust Group, we were able to get the right people to look at the house. And now we know what needs to be done. And every year we do something with the house to preserve it. Not only the historical value that it has to the town, the public comes through it. They get to see the rooms that are there, the transoms that are there, the wainscoting that was there. So they get to see what an old house on Nantucket looks like. It started in 1929 and it's been in business, since then.
Getting ready for our 90th season. Today we have the volunteers in on, it's the end of November. We're getting ready for our donation day this weekend. So today we had to get everything into place and make our work area ready to go because we always get lots of donations on donation day. And we had the place painted, so everything was out of place. And now we have everything ready and we're ready to take the donations in and process them for opening day.
As always, this is a theme throughout. We depend on our donors to give the goods that we sell, the household furnishings and the gifts.
We sort as much as we can at that time for the 2 hours. And it's amazing how much inventory can come in. The hospital thrift shop could open tomorrow and fill that literally basement to the second story full of clothes, art, books. We have a children's room upstairs.
So much comes in a couple of months.
Donation day can be anything. The bulk of it is clothes, glasses, glass, china, miscellaneous items that are placed in the basement, which could be small pieces of furniture, large pieces of furniture.
The thrift shop has really thrived. I mean, we're a place of interest now. People come to the island so they can come to the thrift shop. This is an institution.
The group of volunteers are just amazing, and they're a delight to work with.
And I think that's what's really nice about the community of volunteers that are there. They will do whatever needs to be done to make the shop a success.
And we could be in there in the winter. There's no heat in the building. They have small heaters, and it is cold. Everyone for 2 or 3 hours is just delightful and sorting. They do it with such joy.
Okay, so here we are. We're about midway through our off season, and we're going to be continuing to take donations. And when you look around the shop, you see there's a lot of stuff. So we're at a point where we're just trying to manage everything coming in, because everything's coming in, but nothing's going out. So we're getting ready for donation day on Saturday, and we're expecting a big one because it's been really cold, and I think people have been doing a lot of cleaning out.
All I can say is that this island is fantastic. Because it's an island, we get the most fantastic donations.
People don't need something anymore, but it still has use and somebody else might want it, so it shows up on our doorstep.
The array of stuff we have, people think it's all used stuff. It isn't. And the used stuff, you would hardly know it's even used, most of it. I started volunteering in 2006. We retired here full-time in 2005. Prior to that, my mother had run the basement here in the late 60s, 70s, and probably into the early 80s. And I'll meet somebody somewhere else. Oh, yes, I know her from the thrift shop. Well, a lot of people say, well, do you know so-and-so? she volunteers or he volunteers. No, if they don't volunteer on this level, I probably don't even see them.
Without the internet and my iPad, I would be lost. You know, that's the reality of it. And fortunately, we live in a world now that anything you can think of is here, is there. The most obscure thing, just type it in here, and it'll tell you what it is. When you don't know, you can give something away. And this is the hospital thrift shop. Obviously, it says hospital thrift shop, but if something comes in that has value, you can't consider it a piece of thrift. It's something important and has value.
Volunteering down there is like, I want to be part of the fun that these volunteers seem to have with one another. And you know, are paired or maybe 2 or 3 people work in an area that you didn't know before, and then you make friends with them, and then next thing you know, you're traveling with them.
I love the people. I love my board. I love the volunteers. We have wonderful volunteers. I can't say enough about the management team. They're just really, really great people, and they've done so much to bring everything together. The goal is to make the hospital thrift shops thrive and make money for the hospital, serve the community, and I think that we work all together to achieve that mission really well. We provide affordable goods to the community. We're in an older building, we're in a historic community, we have a preservation easement on the external part of the building, and we really work hard to be a part of historic Nantucket. We raise money for the hospital, which is the ultimate outcome of everything. It is with great pride that the Hospital Thrift Shop presents the Nantucket Cottage Hospital with this check for $386,000. Our wish is for this money to be used to purchase one of each of the items on your capital request list for year 2019.
We are dependent on philanthropy for cash flow break even, which means that we really don't have a capital equipment budget except for donations like the thrift shop.
And we're going to open the door in about 1 hour.
Opening day is always one of the first things I put on my yearly calendar. It always inspires me to talk to the staff and get the sense of their excitement. And you remember people are having a wonderful experience. It's delivering patient care. There's a direct connection to care on the island. And so it's all wrapped up in one wonderful opening.
Thank you, everybody. All of you who have been here all winter and all of you who just arrived. So we're looking forward. It's our 90th year. Wow. 90th year. Thank you all.
And then you see that trail, that line of people down and around the corner waiting to come in.
You just wonder, what are they imagining that they're going to find?
The dilemma that everyone faces is, what room are you going to go into?
Yeah, but if
China, furniture,
she's not going to tell you. See, we don't share. We don't share what we're looking.
Good idea.
Well, there we go. To our 90th year.
Yay, 90!
But we have, it's almost like a department store, and we don't have a department store here. So you have children's, you have men's, you have sporting goods and housewares, you have women's, you have thrift, you have gift, everything. There's something for everyone at our shop.
Quality over the years that I've been shopping there has just gone up and up. Now it's like a boutique.
There are different treasures every day. It is important to go there frequently. What was there yesterday may not be there tomorrow, and there are always new things.
There's always something there. I never walk out without anything.
Thank you for coming.